Good morning. I am going to do this class a little differently. I'm going to pull a card and then see how our practice should be guided from there. This is the chakra healing deck for personal affirmations that are aligned for wellness. And one popped out of this. What was it? Earth Star. I'm pretty sure, no, I know for sure that the last time my friend pulled a card from this at the intention circle, it was the Earth Star chakra. I'm going to read it. Divine alignment. Like a shooting star that has guided onto the depths of the Earth's expanse, so too are you gracefully gliding along and grounding into the terrain with a message only you can bring. Do you remember your sacred offering? Have you tapped into the breadth and depth of your mystery? Shine and allow yourself to be seen, and be open widely to the wisdom of this journey. It's the Earth Star chakra. The crystal is Tektite. I don't think I have any of that. And then the herb is red clover. I actually really love making like red clover infusions in the summertime. When the red clovers are everywhere, you just steep it in hot water and then put it in some ice, and it is so refreshing and delicious. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the TV down a little bit more, okay? Thank you. So the Earth Star chakra is the chakra that is actually underneath our root chakra. There are hundreds of chakras. You could even think that they go on beyond our universe. So let's make a very grounding practice today to really connect with that Earth Star chakra. Visually, you can even think of it like Mother Earth is our power source, and we're plugging in to the outlet to gain that energy from her. And so with that being said, let's actually begin in a child's pose. So however that feels most grounding and comfortable for you, that might be keeping your knees together, forehead on the earth, arms behind you. Maybe you want to keep your arms out front of you. Maybe you even want to separate your knees and have your big toes touch, arms out front. It's child's pose. And we know children are so creative and in tune with their bodies and can interpret things so differently. So interpret this pose whatever feels good for you. And when you found your child's pose that feels good, take 3 deep inhales and exhales. And then also while you're here, you can roll your forehead back and forth on the mat. And that's a wonderful third eye massage. And it's also grounding that third eye into the Earth Star chakra. So it's like we're connecting those two together. Let's take one more deep inhale. Allow that breath to expand your belly, giving yourself a nice deep stretch in that lower back. And then as you exhale, if your arms aren't there already, stretch your arms out in front of you. Heart centered forward. And then we're going to lift up and do a few of our cat-cow poses here. Really feel your hands and knees, all parts of your body that are touching the earth, connecting with that chakra. Like cow, go with your breath. Cow, open the heart, smile for the sky, arch the back. Feels where you're bringing your hands and knees together. And then as you exhale into cat, bring the chin to chest, around the spine, the tailbone, pushing the hands and the knees away. Be here too as you're beginning to connect with the Earth Star. Just maybe visualize what that looks like for you. Is it what color is it? Silver, gold, blue? I don't know, I don't want to put ideas in your head. I want you to really feel it for yourself. Is it warm? Is it cold? Is it soft? Hard? Let's do one more. And we're gonna meet in a tabletop. Here we're gonna ground our left hand and our right knee into the earth, gluing it exactly where it is. Stay there. And there's literally glue on your hand and your right. And we are going to outstretch the left leg behind us and bring that right arm in front of us. On the exhale, bring your elbow and your knee to touch. Inhale, straight. Exhale, knee and elbow to touch. Inhale. Using the power of your hand and your knees connecting into the earth to keep you stable here. And let's do the other side. Plant the right hand, plant the left knee. Straighten the right leg behind you, straighten the left arm in front of you, and really ground into your hand and your knee, the top of your foot here, pressing down, connecting with the earth star. On your exhale, bring the elbow and knee to touch. Inhale, straighten. Really try to move your breath here and try to be all the way outstretched at the very end of the breath. And finally come to touch when you're totally out of air. Maybe one more. Grounding the left hand, grounding the right knee, and we are going to come up on our knees. Beautiful. Bring that left foot outside of you, foot flat on the earth. Excellent. And we're going to place that right hand on the earth to the right of us, stretching that left arm up and over. So we're creating a diagonal line from our foot up towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale, sweep your left hand toward your left foot, reaching that right arm over to the right side. Exhale, place that right hand, stretch out the left. And again, try to move your flow. Let's do one more on either side. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, left hand to left ankle, right arm. Just come up. Let's do the other side. Bring the left knee in. Right foot goes out to the right side, foot flat on the ground. You can have your left toes tucked or untucked, whatever feels right. If you need extra padding, you can fold your mat over. Okay, so we're gonna plant that left hand on the earth. Reach those right fingertips up and over for a nice side stretch, opening up the chest. And as you exhale, float forward, right hand to right foot, left arm up. Going with your breath. Again, as you inhale, can you be at the very top of your toes at the full, when your lungs are the fullest? And when you exhale, you be on the other side at the very end of your breath. I think simply connecting with the breath during yoga is one of the most medicinal elements. And when you're ready, come back up onto your knees. Beautiful. Plant your hands on the earth, tuck those toes under. We're going to push back to our first downward facing dog. Beautiful. Breathing here. Maybe you want to walk out your dog a little bit. Holding to a plank. I feel like I always make my dog too small. All right, plant that left foot. Reach that right foot up toward the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip, look over your left shoulder, say hello to your toes. Straightening that right leg, stepping it through your hands at the top of the mat. And this time we're actually going to meet the left foot at the top of the right. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. You can keep your hands on the mat here to halfway lift, or you can bring them to your legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way to standing. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Some from here, we're going to bring our big toes to touch. Our other part, the heels are practically touching. And we're going to reach our arms up overhead. We're always going to make sure that our arms are outside of our ears. We're going to slowly sit back into Tadasana. When we are here, be mindful to hug your tailbone. You should be able to see your big toes. Those hands are staying up outside of your ears. Feel that heart energy pulling up and forward, and your root really grounding. And you challenge yourself to sit just a little deeper here. And when you do that, be sure to tuck that tailbone again, straightening that spine. And sink just a little deeper. And push all the way up. Slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back with the left, step back with the right. Shift into plank on your exhale. Then you can lower down knees, chest, and chin, or through chaturanga. Beautiful. Push through to upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Then from here, hop, step, float, whatever feels good, to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing, arms overhead. Exhale, hands touching. And in front of heart center. You feel connected to your Earth Star chakra. Let's do it again. Bring those feet, those big toes to touch. The heels are practically touching. They can touch if they want. Really, whatever feels good for you. Inhale those arms up overhead. Exhale, sit back into your Tadasana. Really challenge yourself here. You're stronger than you think you are. Play with your mind a little bit in this pose. If you fall, you fall. You're on the mat, it'll be okay, I promise. Breathing, tucking that tailbone. You can see your big toes. heart saying hello to the rising sun, arms outstretched. Can you sink a little deeper? A little deeper, and then push up. Slight back bend. Exhale. Feel as though your arms are being pulled forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, all fingers and palms. Step back with your right foot. Step back with your left into a downward dog. From here, ground your left foot. Raise your right foot up, left foot up towards the sky. Bend the knee. Duck the hip. Say hello to your toes. Exhale, straighten that leg. And place it on the earth. We're going to float into plank. We're going to shift through chaturanga, our knees, chest, and chin. Remember, in chaturanga, try to stay flat. Push through to upward facing dog. And then on the exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing, and then jump, step, float to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale, arms up, all the way to standing. Exhale, hands together. Centering here. We're now going to check in with our feet. This is how we are connecting to the root chakra, to the earth star chakra. Feel as though you're pressing into the ball mounts of your big toe and stretch that out to be supported by the outer edges of your heel. And then the inner edges of your heel out to the outer edges of your pinky, and feel those 4 points on each feet and on each foot, really grounding here. You might even want to lift up your toes and then re-ground. Okay. Now we're going to do the connecting the star here. So what we're going to do is bring your arms out, cross your right arm over your left arm, bend your elbows, and if it works for your body, hook your left fingertips onto your right palm. And you can stay here. This is a wonderful eagle arms. It feels amazing on those shoulders. But if you want to play around with your balance a little bit, which is a great way to connect to that earth star chakra, trusting in the earth, trusting in your support, let's inhale that right leg up. See if you can cross it over your left leg and maybe even hook those toes behind your left leg. Looking forward. Connecting with the earth star, and imagine that energy is just pulsing up through you. Feeling all of those 4 points on the foot that is grounding. Excellent. You inhale your elbows up. You exhale them in. Play around a little bit. Woo. Okay. Gently come out of that. I'm sitting on our left foot. If you want to play a little bit, you can go to child's pose if you want. Stretch that right foot back and reach those arms outside of you. And then plant those hands on the earth, your half splits. And then bring that right foot down on the mat. Next to the left, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale to stand. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Now, if you did go child's pose, let's do the other side. Stretch those hands outside of you. Cross the left arm over the right. Bend the elbows. You can hold those right fingertips onto the left palm. You can stay here. This is all beautiful. But if you want to play around a little bit, and if you did the other side, you should do this side. Bring that left knee up. Can you cross it over your right leg and maybe even get those toes around your right leg? Eagle pose. I think the eagle, even though it doesn't live in the ground, I think to me it can represent an earth star because it's like flying above the earth and stars float above the earth. So it's almost like it's our earth star because it's not in the universe, if that makes sense to you. Oh yeah, let's play around a little bit. Inhale, elbows up, maybe exhale them in. And float the left leg back. Bring those arms outside of you into an airplane if it feels good. I want to keep them. And then let's bring our hands to the earth, halfway, or split. Yes, mine doesn't look anywhere near a split, and yours doesn't have to. Bring the left foot to meet the right. Someday, if we keep doing it, we'll get there. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Land the hand. Step back to the right. Step back to the left. Beautiful. This time, we're going to shift our knees onto the mat. We're going to do a puppy pose, connecting our heart to the earth star. Also relaxing a little bit after that intensity. So keeping our legs, our hips, our knees where they are. Bring your hands forward. And then as far as you can go until your chest and chin can sit comfy on the earth. Breathing. Kind of hard to talk in this pose. Right. Get ready slowly. Walk your hands back. Push back to a downward facing dog. And we're going to walk, step, jump to the top of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay. Now, for our last pose, we're going to honor like the best connectors to the Earth Star chakra, and those are trees. So we have to do tree pose. Grounding in with your left foot. What we're going to do is bring our hands up like this, and as we bend that right knee, bring your hands together. Open the knee, open the hands. Creating that mental and muscle memory. Stay up. Invite your right knee to the right wall, the right side of the room, and place that foot either on your ankle, maybe up here on your calf, maybe up here on your inner thigh. And I think if you want to go even more advanced, you can go like this. placing that right foot on the crease of your hip. I don't want to do that today. We're gonna do this. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. And my absolute favorite way to plan tree is to close your eyes. And I find the easiest way to do that is to use a drishti gaze. So you're just looking 6 feet in front of you on the earth. And you're gonna slowly kind of just allow your vision to kind of blur, just relax. I kind of slowly start to squint my eyes until I can finally close them all the way. It's so crazy. Why do I lose my balance as soon as I close my eyes? It's so fun. And it was so cool because as soon as I closed my eyes, I heard the geese outside. I love it. Enjoy this. Play around with this one. Let's do the other side. Plant that right foot. Maybe shake out your left leg a little bit. The ankle's getting a little tense there. Let's do the same thing. Open, shut. Open, shut. Getting our right leg ready. Grab that left knee. Point it toward the left side of the room. Plant that left foot on the, wherever it lands on your leg. Wherever you can go where your hips are also still square. Like not like that, like that. Stay where you are, keep breathing. Maybe that wasn't a goose. Maybe what I heard was actually. There's always one side that's going to be more balanced than the other. When you're done, plant that right foot. And let's make our way onto our backs. Slowly lowering down. Don't smush kitties while I do it. There we go. Okay, bring the right knee in toward your body and invite it gently over to the left. If you want to, you can also shift your shoulders over to the left a little bit more. Straighten that right hand out toward the right side of the room and then look over to the right. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling all the air out. And the exhale, you can really feel into the stretch. Bring that right knee in toward your body. Walk your shoulders back over to the center if you moved them. Straighten that right leg beside your left. And this time we're going to bring our left knee in toward our body. Hug it for a minute. And then invite it over to the right side. I'm going to shift my shoulders over. Straighten the left arm out toward the left, looking over to my hand. You can also keep your right hand on your right knee for a little extra weighted stretch there. And when you're ready, bring that right left knee back up. Stretch it out to meet your right. Bring those hands outward, outside of your body, about 7 inches on each side. Palms facing up to receive. Down to ground. I suggest you actually have them down today to ground and connect with that Earth Star. Maybe you want to push into the back of your head to lift up your shoulders and bring them closer to each other. Whatever feels good, gently allow your eyes to close if that is comfortable for you. Staying where you are. I'll lead you through the Shavasana. Let me get closer though, so you can hear me better. And nice. So as you begin to relax into this corpse pose, simply focus your energy on letting go and feeling. I guess that should be more feeling and letting go. Feel your crown chakra, feel your forehead. You release any tension from your forehead. Feel your cheeks, your throat, your lips. Scan all the way down through your shoulders, your arms, and each finger individually. Your right hand, your right pinky, right ring finger, right middle finger, the right pointer finger, and the right thumb. Release the left pinky, left ring finger, left middle finger, left pointer finger and thumb. Breathing, releasing any energy, any tension you're holding in your back, your belly, your legs. Allow your toes to stretch out and fall to the side. Please stay here as long as it feels good for you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you feel way more connected to your Earth Star chakra. The light in me honors the light in you. Make life magic today. Goodbye.